Hey everybody, my name is Dennis Lee, and I've been speaking to boys and girls and the people who love and teach them for about 39 years. Wow, that's hard for me to say out loud. You may be thinking, wow, how does he do it? Well, Botox, hair dye, and working out go a long way. I guess you could say I'm a teacher in my heart, and that's why I've dedicated my life to speaking to boys and girls. I really do care for them. I had 4 children of my own, and now I have 5 wonderful grandchildren. And I know you are probably a lot like me. You love your kids. You love the kids of your community. You love the children of the world. And these are difficult and challenging times. Our communities are changing. Our city is changing. Our state is changing. Our country is changing. And the world is changing. I mean, who would have thought that a roll of this would be worth more than gold? Who would have thought you'd go to the grocery store and not be able to find your favorite hand sanitizer? Things are changing quickly. And it's all due to this, the coronavirus, right? You've heard a lot about it. You've seen it online. You've heard it on the radio. You watch it on television, on all the newscasts. And if you're like me, you're probably wondering, oh my goodness, what next? What do? We seem to be spinning out of control a bit. Well, excuse me, there was a bee in my house. Speaking of bees, I was thinking how you and I can get together, how we can be one to help the children of the world and the children of our community, the kids in our own family. So, I went to the CDC website and I checked out what the Association of School Nurses and the Association of School Psychologists are saying, and they had some really helpful hints. I want to pass those hints on to you. And it's all about these 6 things that have to start with the letter B. That's the little b. Be calm and reassuring. When you speak to your kids, soothe them, comfort them, and let them know that you love them. Wow, that's easy enough, right? Be calm and reassuring. Number 2, be available to listen and to talk. My dad used to say we were given 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. So during this really challenging time in the world, maybe we can take a little time to listen to what it is that our kids are really trying to say to us. I think that's probably a great idea. Number 3, be careful not to blame others for the coronavirus. You know, sometimes we forget that we're all human beings, and the coronavirus doesn't care what race you are, what ethnicity you are, what religion you are, what country you come from. It is affecting everyone from the young to the old. So be a person who doesn't blame, but instead let's try to help each other. How about be honest and accurate with the information that you give your kids? I know sometimes that is, wow, a tall order, right? We don't even know everything we need to know about the coronavirus. So just be honest. If you don't know, say, I don't know. And try to be as accurate as possible. Read and watch and study and listen, and we'll find out the correct information to pass to our kids. How about be aware? Yeah, be aware, because kids are really super smart these days. So be aware what they're watching on television, what they're listening to on the radio, and what they are seeing and doing online. Because some of those things may not be helpful at this particular time. So be aware of that. Be a teacher of good hygiene. Ooh, I love that one, right? If your kids sneeze or cough, make sure they do it into their elbow or into a Kleenex. Try not to touch your eyes, your nose, and your mouth. If you are going outside the house, oh, I hope you're not, but if you are, make sure you see that you keep a safe social distance. That's what they're saying, right? And be really careful. Wash your hands a lot. And I have a little thing that I say. Get your hands wet, use soap, and then scrub, scrub, scrub. And I usually sing a little song. Na, 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 pudding, na, 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 pudding, na, 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 pudding. Every single day. Hey, na, 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 pudding, na, 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 pudding. Make coronavirus go away. See ya. So make it fun for your kids. But be a good model and a teacher of good hygiene. Well, I think those are 6 basic things that you and I can help each other to remember. Just remember a B, right? A B. Remember to be calm and reassuring. Be available to listen and talk. Be careful not to blame others for the coronavirus. Be honest and accurate. Be aware and be a teacher of good hygiene. Yep, I think we can do it. You and I, we can work together to keep our children safe, to let them know that they are loved, and that we're going to do our best to keep them healthy and get our world back on its feet. You know, a bee, right, can make honey. And that little bee, when it makes honey, it is delicious. I like to put the honey into my morning tea. But the same bee that can make delicious and sweet honey can also sting you if you step on it in the blue-green grass. It does 2 things, right? So just be aware. This is your world. It's my world. And soon it will be our children's world. So be kind to each other. I hope that you will check out the great CDC website because they've got some excellent information that I think will be helpful to you and your family and your community. And also, it's my hope that you'll check out my website. Yeah, go to YouTube and check us out on Nana Puddin' Tube. It's free. All you have to do is subscribe. We're going to laugh a lot. We're going to learn a little more, and we're going to love a whole bunch. This is Dennis Lee saying to you and your children, if life drives you bananas, don't freak out. Just make a little Nana Puddin'.